What up? What up? What up? I'm sure some of you probably have seen this video making its rounds around the internet blocks. So called high value woman says, among many things, but specifically, she made sure she threw out there that police officers, firefighters, construction workers, you are not high value men. You are low value. You are beneath her. Very interesting, considering she looks like she's what I would refer to as a booger wolf. See, you know the type. Those that have this grandiose thought mostly falls under the realms of narcissism, but they have this grandiose thought about themselves. Obviously, they have funny mirrors in their house. Remember the funny mirrors from the circus back in the day? You look into it, it's all squiggly and doesn't quite reflect what you're seeing. Those are the kind of mirrors that booger wolves have in their homes. And as a result, they tend to say silly things such as this.
Value men that think that it's high. And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making $70,000 a year. You men that think working for the city is high value, it's actually not, okay? It's pathetic, it's sad, all right? I don't want my husband coming home smelling like trash. Yes, we do need people to take the trash out, but don't come to me thinking that that's a high value job. Absolutely not, okay? You guys need to go get some real careers, okay? Become an entrepreneur or something, all right? Own a Lamborghini or something. Like, you guys thinking that you driving around here in a fucking Toyota and thinking that you're a high value man because you work for the fucking post office. You're absolutely wrong. Stop it, all right? You're low value, all right? And if you want a high value woman like me, you need to switch your career path. And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. If you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making $70,000 a year. You men that think working for the city is high value, it's actually not, okay? It's pathetic, it's sad, all right? I don't want my husband coming home smelling like trash. Yes, we do need people to take the trash out, but don't come to me thinking that that's a high value job. Absolutely not, okay? You guys need to go get some real careers, okay? Become an entrepreneur or something, all right? Own a Lamborghini or something. Like, you guys thinking that you driving around here in a fucking Toyota and thinking that you're a high value man because you work for the fucking post office. You're absolutely wrong. Stop it, all right? You're low value, all right? And if you want a high value woman like me, you need to switch your career path. And for you high...
You heard her. If you want a high value woman like her, you need to switch your career path. Where shall I begin? Obviously, we live in the era of the booger wolf. Society has cracked at its crevices and given birth to legions of booger wolves that think, act, and talk like this. This is the same broad that if you were to be so unlucky as to get her pregnant, her baby mama hustle would be the first thing that kicks in the gear. See, that is what she would consider entrepreneurial type tactics. Fleecing you for everything you have. See, this is the type of woman that will show up at the finish line and wait for whoever crosses it first. And then wait for the opportunity to snatch it all from under you. She's the type of woman that would even set you up and sabotage your whole life. Don't listen to broads like this. A booger wolf is unhealthy for you. It is extremely bad for your health. And she obviously thinks she looks a lot better than she does. I bet she claims that she's a real one. What she said was that of something that a real one would say. Even though there's nothing real on her. Fake eyelashes, fake nails, fake hair, fake baby hair. You're not a baby anymore, broad. What's with the baby hair? Never understood it. Still don't like it. Fake ass eyelashes, cumbrellas as they were notoriously called back in the day. We are living in the rise of the booger wolf, the cane toad. The Strag, the German Shepherd, the Miss Potato Head. Shout out to Angry Man and Minister Jack. Them niggas, nope, they hit it right on the head. They see these type of booger wolves all the time. They see these type of cane toads just like the rest of us. Talking this nonsense. I bet you if a dude go upside of her head, first thing she gonna do is call 911 to have one of those, according to her, low value men in badges with guns to come stop that dude from slapping her lung out of her chest. She gonna be the first one on a damn phone. Oh, I thought these were low value men. Why would you call on them for assistance? And then she threw firefighters in there also. Don't worry, brothers. I got y'all back on this one. So let me get this right. These low value men that you think are beneath you because they're working an honest job. They're not entrepreneurs. They're not good enough to even be in your presence. Well, I can look at that and surmise that, well, damn it, if your house starts to burn down, if it's up in a blaze, don't call the fire department. Because they're full of low-value men who are beneath you. So at that point, you know what, bitch? You need to spit. Put it out that way. Put the fire out that way then, broad. See, it's too many of you booger wolves walking around, and you measure a 5 on the Richter scale, and you 304s actually think you a 10. You actually think you the zenith. You're not even close. And you wonder why SYSBM is so strong and powerful, while brothers is no longer looking in your direction. You tend to wonder, really? And then you come across videos like this with a booger wolf talking with so much confidence and so much just bravado. She just knows what she talking about, because too many of you simp ass niggas been lying to this broad, and this is why she think the way she think and act the way she act and talk the way she talk. And then she had the audacity to throw the construction workers in there. Bitch, who gonna build your house? You ain't. These streets that you drive on, who the fuck you think built them? These buildings that you go in and out of, who you think are the architects that design that shit? To keep it from falling on your big ass head. To keep the building from wrinkling up your baby hairs. Construction workers, engineers. But no, they not good enough because they not entrepreneurs. They need to drive a Lamborghini, according to this booger wolf. I don't know about y'all, but if this is going to be the era of the rise of the booger wolves, then I'll be the Black Van Helsing then in this bitch. Yeah, I had thought about doing this video in a clean variety. But then I realized, shit, this is how I fucking talk. Why go against the grain? And just look at her. She's the type of broad that will probably be the one to set your house on fire. Especially if you don't do what she deems that you're supposed to do. She seems like the type of booger wolf that wants to control every aspect of your life. This type of woman will make you miserable. I guarantee that. If you don't hear me, you gon' feel me. And you could tell she don't know what the hell she talking about. What she say? She want a guy that owns a Lamborghini. But before that, she talked about wanting a guy that's an entrepreneur. Well, one thing about entrepreneurs, they know the difference between assets and liabilities. A Lamborghini, yeah, it looks nice. It's basically a trophy piece on wheels, but it is a liability, not an asset. It's a car. But you can't expect a booger wolf to understand that. Because they don't know nothing. She sounds like she has a 3rd grade education. And she gonna be the same broad in the next 10 or 15 years. There's gonna be wondering why dudes ain't trying to holler at her. Why dudes ain't trying to make her a wife. That's because, bitch, you a jump off at best. You the railroad tracks for the train. Straight up dumpster juice. Say no to booger wolves, brothers. Say no. Like Cat Williams said in the Club Shay Shay video, you have to learn how to say no. You have to tell them no. And the crazy thing is, this booger wolf actually thought she said something classical. Like 10, 20, 30 years from now, people are going to be quoting what she said in this video. She actually believes that. In her mind, she believes that what she said was so right, she could put it in a book and make it a best-selling novel. Just by little excerpts from this video that she posted. Because like a lot of modern day B-dubs, a lot of them have this mindset. And in the same breath, they'll wonder why you treating them like what's the word? A prostitute. But if that's how you present yourself to us, that's how you carry yourself around us, that's how you speak, that's how you talk, how you think we're going to treat you. You defining yourself by the words that come out of your mouth and your actions. And you just revealed that right here. You a jump off at best, baby. Nothing more, nothing less. Men don't owe you the truth. They don't owe you shit. If a man chooses to lie to you, so be it. You a walking lie already. You don't even embrace your natural, God-given, what God naturally gave you. Hair, eyelashes. I mean, you probably got a BBL. You don't embrace anything natural that was God given to you. So you are a walking lie and a walking contradiction right there. So no man owes you the truth about shit. Not a goddamn thing. Not 1 ounce of truth. But in your mind, you so right and everybody else is so wrong. You won't even see that because all you can see is what you want and what you need. Any dude that deal with you, trust me, they only gonna deal with you on a part-time basis. I guarantee you, no man is wifing you up. You will always be the other chick. And as soon as you violate the terms of the side chick society, you're going to be replaced too. Because that requires you to be able to shut your fucking mouth. And you don't sound like you able to do that. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a mic. You see, the worst thing they could have ever gave the modern woman is social media. Because we could tell right there, y'all like a moth to a flame as soon as the camera turns on. As soon as the camera turns on, y'all all up in it, shaking your ass, saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. And then posting it. And then y'all wonder why y'all image is what it is. Well, that's because y'all are the masters of crafting y'all current image in society today. Y'all are the masters of that. The masters of telling on yourself. So if y'all 3 or 4 is gonna keep telling on y'allself, we gonna keep using y'all as the garden tools that y'all are. Bitch, you a weed whacker. You a 304 meant to extract some of the soil so I can plant my cannabis. That's all you meant for. That's all you were bred to be. And you're doing a whole lot of deflecting right now. Talking about if somebody wants a high value woman such as yourself, you literally bring nothing. You don't look as good as you think you do. You talk like a 3rd grader. Nothing on you is real. Your mentality of bashing honorable professions in our society that we all need. You choose to degrade police officers. You choose to degrade firemen. You choose to degrade construction workers. These are literally the backbones of this society. So let's walk on the dark side of stupidity for a minute. Let's say all the police officers, let me backtrack because she did direct it towards the men in these professions. So we'll do it like that. Let's say all the men police officers woke up one morning and was like, you know what? I don't feel, I'm going to take a month off from being a police officer. I just don't feel like it for a while. I'm going to just chill. So they get on the phone and they call their homies from the fire department. They get to chit chatting this and that. And then the men from fire departments all over the country, just like police departments all over the country, the men decide, well, you know what? I don't feel like doing this no more either, at least for the time being. You know what? As a firefighter, I'm going to take a month off too. So the police officers and the firefighters, they get on the group chat. They start calling all of their construction workers. This includes the engineers too. The foremen, all of them, everybody. They all on a group chat together. And they get to talking. They get to shooting the shit together. Now, the police officers, since they taking a month off, they decided to crack open a couple drinks. They at home chilling. The firefighters, same thing. They like, shit, I ain't got to worry about putting out no fires or anything. I'm chilling, so shit. let me pop open this barrel of tequila and get to sipping. Yeah. So they in the group chat with the construction workers. Construction workers are like, you know what? You got a point. The men construction workers. All right, let me preface that. Keep that in mind. So the men construction workers, they say, you know what? You guys have a very valid point. Since we're all low value men anyway, I'm sure society can function without us. You know what? We're gonna take a month off too. Now keep in mind, construction workers, it's not only the laborers, it's the foremen, it's the engineers, the planners, the guys, I forgot the title, but they draw out the blueprints so they know what walls to knock down, how to work around certain pipes, electrical. So along with the construction workers, you can add electricians in there. You can add them into there, yeah. Which construction workers gonna build a building and not use electricians for the electrical work? So throw them in there. Well, let's not forget that in this construction site, because see, we're not just talking about the streets, we're talking about being able to erect a building, apartment building, skyscraper, whatever. Well, in those buildings, sooner or later, somebody's gonna wanna take a shit or a piss. So guess what? Now we gotta call the plumbers. So you got police officers, firefighters, construction workers, the whole industry and wrapped in one. Reach out to electricians. Now you got to reach out to the plumbers. Now the plumbers have entered the chat. Oh shit. Now the plumbers are agreeing with the electricians, the firefighters, and the policemen. So now they all on the group chat, sipping on tequila, margaritas, sipping on Hennessy, whatever. They all taking a month off. Well, I left out somebody that will go along with construction workers. Falls under quality control. Oh shit. The building inspectors. Oh shit. The building inspectors have entered the chat. The building inspectors like, wait, hold up. You guys got a valid point, but I'm kind of mad y'all started drinking without me. Where my drink at? I'm taking a month off too. Oh man. So building inspectors probably fall, I don't know if it would be considered like within every city or district, if they were like working similar departments as, let's say, someone who would inspect a bridge to make sure the bridge is safe to travel over or under. I'm not 100% sure of that, so I'm gonna throw the bridge inspector in with the building inspector, who all falls under the umbrella of construction. Police officers have to be around because, like, and a lot of those construction sites, you have vagrants that walk on the construction sites to see if there's maybe somebody left their tools by mistake. You know, they'll go on these sites to try to steal equipment, stuff like that. So you still need police officers to cover these construction sites. You need firefighters to be ready to respond just in case something was wired the wrong way. Something happened that shouldn't have happened that causes a fire. You need firefighters to protect the overall structure of what's being built. I say all that to say this. All the men that dominate these industries that this booger wolf is shitting on, society will collapse within a couple weeks if we didn't have them. This is why I say to all the brothers that's part of the SYSBM movement, I 100% understand, support, and God damn it, I'm part of it now. Been there for a while, actually. But nigga, I'm in this bitch. Shout out to the passport bros. Do what you have to do. If you think your wife is in the Philippines, nigga, get your passport, go over there and marry her, because dealing with these booger wolves over here, you ain't gonna have nothing but misery and anguish on your hands. You ain't got to believe me. Take a look around. Yeah. You think Red Blizzard 357 is lying? Nigga, the blizzard is here. Always been here. You can go back to 2015 to some of Angry Man's older videos. You'll see me in the chat room talking my shit. I've been here a long fucking time. Just started doing my own content. Wasn't really intending on doing it. For years before the internet, I used to say all of the same shit before. At the time, obviously, there wasn't a microphone in front of my face. It wasn't the ability to broadcast to millions all over the world. But my stance and my mindset was the same. I was more right then than I ever could have imagined. There was times I second guessed my thought process. And the crazy thing is, back in the 90s, I was thinking how I am now. But I had a lot of blue pill cousins and simps in my family. Some of them was on the edge and shit. They was ready to break out. Some of them was naturally like that. So in my younger years, I was influenced to the point of thinking that, you know what, maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like this. Only to find out in the year 2024, I was way ahead of my time. And now, my mentality then, not the bullshit I used to get into, but as far as what's going on now, especially dealing with these booger wolves, I was ahead of my time back then. And now everything is falling into place like a 2,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Everything is fitting right in the crevices where it belongs. And this is why you getting the blizzard that you getting today. Y'all hold on for a minute. I ain't done cooking. Hold up. For a broad to have this kind of audacity and this kind of thought process to speak the way she speaks and come off the way she's coming off, you would think she was a dime times a dime. Like she would be lovely to the eyes. This 304 will literally bring tears to your eyes. As if somebody put an onion in a juicer. Like damn. Like you look like Gargamel's bunion. And you got the audacity to call all the men in these professions that hold this society together claim that they're low value and you should be an entrepreneur and you should own a Lamborghini. This is either the statement of a crazy person or someone whose brain needs a crutch. She needs to wear one of those handicap placards that people put on their cars for those special parking spots. She needs to wear them as earrings. Because she definitely has a special ed brain. That being said, subscribe to my channel. Hit up the Cash App. Show support. $Cobra Clutch 357. And I'm out.